have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name? Not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
You better do what they say.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
This is where they want you. Get down to the dock and we'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived. Our records don't show from when. Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
No way! Was it on? Why was it moving up and down? Oh, this is why you check this shit. This is why you check this shit. I'm embarrassed. You see I turning red. That's fine. We'll start the segment. We'll start the segment over. I'm gonna have to start it over. I'm recording this shit. Because instead of doing a fucking video essay like I planned to, I was gonna do you know how it goes. Hold on a second here. We gotta relaunch the game. Yeah, I was gonna do a YouTube segment and explain why I like sell the game out. So, welcome aboard. Funny Mike. Dude, it was, I kid you not, on OBS, the lines were going up and down. I'm like, holy, it's terrible. It's so microwaved. Is it? Is it bad? None of the filters are on it. I had to make a new mic input. Funny Mike. Oh, come on, dude. Can I get a win? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Let's see. If I turn up the gain? Down the gain. Encoding overload. Hold on, let me listen to it real quick. Let me open my stream, get this all set up, because I want this to work out well. Because this is very important. No, it's bad. It's messed up. Yeah, let's take a look. I had to pull up my own stream here. Thanks for the troubleshoot, gang. This is why you're squad. Tally 2640. That's me, boys. Muting myself while I talk for a few seconds so that I can get some audio to. Holy fuck, that's bad! Holy fuck, that's bad! What is going on? Did my mic fry? I think my mic is toast. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the mic is fried. My mic fried? Dude. Hold on, I'm gonna mute the stream. Alt Revi, hop in a Discord call with me and tell me. Yeah. Hop in a Discord call with me real quick. I gotta mute myself here.
Fuck. Yeah, you're good. You're chilling.
Okay, I think we're good now. I think there was something in the USB. Is it still good? Are we golden now? Can I launch the fucking video game? Oh my god. Oh, that's fucked. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You'll have those. You'll have those. It's good in stream. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Alright, resolution fixed. Fix this real quick. Audio, turn this down a little. We'll keep the voice up. Alright. Boom! Mic is on this time. We are recording a YouTube bit. Alright. We're gonna talk about why this game is awesome. Why this game is amazing, and I want to sell it to you. I am selling this game to you. You, the viewer. I am selling this game to you because I think it is that fucking sick. Now, it's outdated. It looks old. I get it. It looks like dog shit. You can mod that. This is a vanilla version. What you're looking at is vanilla. You can mod it. It will look fine. It'll look great. As long as you're over the age of 20 and don't have brain rot, you can get past how it looks to enjoy the absolute atmospheric world and immersive experience that this provides you. We're gonna start a new character. We're gonna watch the cutscene. I'm gonna talk over it because I've seen it 1,000 times by now, and you'll experience it yourself if I do my job successfully. No, I haven't beaten the game yet, chatter. I don't need to. I've put 100+ hours in it, and I just haven't done the main story because there's just so much else. There's so much else, and I'm not a person who gives a shit about the main story. I want to experience the world, and that is what I've been enjoying. and it's
They
amazing.
have
It's
taken
just
you from the Imperial
as
City
somebody who's
prison.
going to continue to play this game on
First
stream
by
and beat it,
carriage and
I
now
want to give you the first impressions
to
and
the
show you
east,
how to have a good
to
first
Morrowind.
impression with it and understand it
Fear
for what it
not,
is, because there
for
are
I am
hurdles,
with you.
and I'm gonna help you get through
You
those
have been
real quick,
chosen.
and then help you get into the awesome meat of the game without spoiling too much. Hence, we're starting a new character, and then I'll pull out my other characters to show you some things that you can get to, things to
are you
look
shaking?
forward to, things that you don't
Are you
know are
okay?
there,
Wake up.
and have at it. Alright, boom. That was the cutscene. Short, sweet, gives you an idea. You're the main character. You're important. It's awesome. I gotta look at the camera more. We'll just do this as tally example 3, because I did example 2 earlier. Whew! I did the other example, but my mic was fried. Thankfully, chat came in clutch. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are real ones.
I'm sure that is
That was awesome. That was awesome, by the way. That was funny as hell. Alright, short and sweet. You're in the game. You're on a boat. Nothing crazy, right? You're on a boat. It's a boat. It's got WASD controls. Probably like the first game ever, but the first thing you're going to notice, I'm walking right now. And now I'm sprinting. That shit's slow as hell. I'm going to help you get through that. Now that is a hurdle. And that would honestly, it feels really bad. It does. Compared to like Skyrim, where they've got like a nice sprint with the little animations with it. Can you mod that out? Probably. But I'll help you get past that here right away in the tutorial, so that you don't have to worry about moving slow. Alright, for off-rip, let's talk about the world. You just got off a boat, everyone's seen the inside of a boat. That's Helgen. You're done. Helgen's done. You're gonna go through that building over there, and that's it. You're out of Helgen. It's like, it took 3 minutes to get started and actually start playing the fucking video game. Voila. Amazing. Second of all, that thing right there, that's sick. What the fuck is that? That's the world building. This world is unique, and it will continue to show you its unique principles, ideas, and concepts as it develops. We're gonna go around the world here real quick, and you can just go around the world right away.
Let's go.
And see all its sights, and you just realize how unique it is compared to you. Like the other games that you've played. The unique to the other games that you've gotten to play and experience. Especially just other, you know, Elder Scrolls titles, or Fallout's pretty good. Fallout has a pretty unique world. I think we're going to go with an orc. The reason we're going to go with an orc, that this is the warrior build. And I think that the melee combat looks the weakest, because y'all are going to see the combat, and I'm going to display it. And it's raw power and potential, and you're going to look at it, and it's going to look like it's dog shit. And I would be inclined to agree that that looks like dog shit, and then I'm going to keep going into it and explain why I think it's fucking awesome for the world that it's set in. So we're just going to take orc. We're gonna do melee, because I can sell you on magic, because my main profile is magic, and I can show you that shit's pretty fucking sick. That shit's pretty fucking awesome. And thievery in this game, you're gonna play that no matter what class, unless you're like role-playing. We're gonna steal something right off rip, because everyone steals. What? It's an Elder Scrolls game. You need money. You gotta make money somehow.
Yes.
Ah, yes!
Expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially
And there, the
released.
chatter talked right there. Isn't the magic the most interesting part? Honestly, yes. Honestly, the magic system, alchemy system, enchant system are all just so much more interesting. Hence, we're going to start with the warrior, because I'm going to show you the weakest link is actually good too. So we'll fill out the forms ourselves. We're doing combat. And in short and sweet, you have your favorite attributes. These are just things that I think they make you level up faster. Whatever. Major skills actually make you level up. Each time one of these levels up, it goes into a gauge that levels your character up, like all your main stats. And it works on kind of like a D&D stat system with strength, intelligence, wisdom, dex, whatever. And then these minor skills, you level those up, and whatever attributes attached to them, which is like this one says strength, this one says endurance, this one says intelligence. When you level those up, it's going to make your level up, your actual character level up, better. It doesn't count towards your level up. It just makes it better. It makes it more worthwhile. So, cool system. Way better level up system, and more interesting and in-depth, and you're more in control of it. Think of it like Pokemon IVs. Like, it's just cool that you have, like, more, a locus of control over it. We're gonna pick speed. You're welcome. What? I'm never gonna block a day in my life. We're using blunt weapons. And maybe we'll use spear, actually. Because this game has so many more weapons. It's so many more weapons compared to any other Elder Scrolls game where you get, like, sword, axe, great hammer, whatever. Those are your 3. No, you get throwing stars, you get spears, you get kunai, you get all these tantos, wakasashi, I think is how you say it. Like, You get a so much plethora of weapons and unique weapons. Just, it's so much deeper. It's awesome. We'll take athletics for obvious reasons. Like I said, you don't want to have speed. Otherwise, I mean, I recommend taking, like, alchemy is, like, super powerful. It breaks the game. Like, it's super powerful. If you want to just take it, it's an easy thing to level up. It'll help you level up your character. And then restoration if you want constant heals. And I think that, there you go. Boom. We have a warrior build set up. I mean, we can also take, like, security so we can open chests. And note, like, if you're playing a mage, you'll have spells that unlock things for you. You don't have to take the security stuff. You don't have to bring lockpicks because you can just open shit with magic. It's awesome. We'll bring spear as a minor skill, axe as a minor skill. Hell yeah. And then we'll take armorer here, and we'll take enchant. Yeah, that's what I want. And then boom, done. Whatever.
Very good. The letter mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
This is the important part. If you're going to play a magic build, my playthrough, the one that we are on right now, I picked this stone. Seems pretty fucking good, right? Whatever the fuck stunted magicka means. That means your magicka doesn't regen. You get zero. Zilch. You can sleep. You can wait for an infinity amount of time. There will be no more magicka in your pool. Do not take this. Unless you are prepared to search how to make magicka potions and farm that shit. Is it funny? Yeah. Don't take this. Honestly, I don't see any reason for you ever to not take this. Ever. You just, there's no other stone and there's no other sign. This is the only sign you need. You're welcome. There you go. You go fast. Can you get that 25 points of speed later? Yeah. I want it now. Boom. Class looks great. And this is what I mean. Like, these major skills level up your actual character, which levels up these stats. But you can make each level up better with these minor ones. Cool. Cool system. Alright.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
So we're gonna show a few things that I think make this game very funny. Let's talk about crime real quick. I'll walk over this plate right here. Yes, it's the stones from Skyrim, but permanent. That says it's got a value of $650, don't it? That's pretty cool. Oh, damn. They're arresting me. That's fucked up. I'm gonna set that down real quick. Ooh. But they let me go. And they didn't take the stolen item because I set it down on the floor. I accidentally tapped my character out. Where'd I set that? That's $650 right there. You're welcome. Alright. First of all, if you ever need the rest of this bedroll here, take that while you explore Sid Nanine. You should learn how to do combat. I'll figure that out on my own time. I recommend stealing everything in this room. Just literally everything. We're gonna take this iron dagger. Because, like, if you steal everything in here, you'll make a decent bit of bag. I'm just gonna take a few of the things. Just so I have some money. There's a lockpick here. Lockpicking, not its strongest in this Elder Scrolls game. But you just put it in your hand and you left click until you succeed. We took a security perk, so that happened pretty quick. Easy peasy. Alright. And this is basically going to be the end of, like, things you should take. Spoilers. There's a ring in here with a a petty soul gem. Take that. And then, boom. Alright. So you have an enchanted ring that heals you. You've got $650 in your inventory. Like, you got a dagger. There's your start. You got the speed stone, so you actually move around at a decent speed. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now we're gonna go talk about the chat system. If you like to read, this is good. Reading is a very important part of this game. It is going to make you enjoy its lore. You're going to read it. You're going to have to get through it. If you don't like reading, that is a hard stone for you. I promise you don't have to. Just open up Google and look up where you go for each quest. It's fine. I get it. My chat is awesome and summarizes this all for me every single time because I don't like to read. Basically, if you want to speedrun these, you just click on the blue icons. And then all this information is in your journal. Now, I don't have to read any of that. And if I feel like I should have, it's in my journal. I can just click on it learn about it. I want to know who Caius Casades is. Oh, Celis Gravius, report to Caius Casades in Balmora. I can tell you where to find him, but you're going to have to go to the corner club to ask him. Someone there can direct you directly to him. Segue. This game doesn't have map markers. Sounds like a bad thing, right? But I promise you that this game does something that newer titles don't fucking do. Let's go. It says here you go. As soon as we walk out this door, yeah, there's a journal tutorial. You're out. That's it. Go do what you want. You can go hit level 100. I think the max level is like 60 something in this game. I never hit it. But like, the world is yours. And you're free to go about it. All right. Shop over here. We're going to go talk about the combat. But the game, yeah, doesn't hold your hand with navigation, anything. At any point in this time, it does not hold your hand. It is left for you to figure out, and that's great. Which is why you should not be afraid of tutorials if you need them. That's great. Use them. It's a resource, because I believe that if you invest in this game, it will invest in you. So. I don't know. We'll grab a... Do we want to do steel club? One-handed blunt weapon? Or do we want to go two-handed blunt weapon? I want to go two-handed blunt weapon. And then I'll sell my LimeWire platter. Be careful selling stolen goods in the same town. This is like one exception that the game lets you. I don't know why. But, you know. Be careful. If you steal something in this town, sell it in a different town. You don't just need a fence. Stolen goods aren't universal. It's just if you go somewhere else, they'll just buy it all off you. Makes thievery so intuitive. Okay. We have a weapon. Booyah. The combat, finally, tally face reveal. Thank you, Josh Sullivan. Welcome to the segment where I talk about how awesome this game is. I'm recording instead of a video essay. This is what we're doing. All right, so we're gonna talk about the combat, and I believe that the melee combat is truly its weakest, and it's still much stronger than Skyrim's. And I sound insane for that. I'm gonna show you at its worst. At its worst. That was the combat. Looks pretty fucking lame, don't it? I'm gonna tell you why it's sick, and I need you to trust me, and I need you to come along with me on this journey. This metaphorical journey. Oh, that's the wrong button. Alright, so up here we have all our stats. We can expand this out. No, we can't. Is this the only menu you can't? All these other menus you can do this with, but I guess this one is just gonna stay this size. So our blunt weapon is level 35. Let's just say that means I hit 35% of the time. That sounds pretty boring, right? You could go around and I can only hit things 35% of the time. I mean, they can only hit me so many percents of the time. But over the course of the game, alright? Like, you don't actually... Like, combat is not that common. This is much more a story game. You'll spend a lot more time in towns. You'll do a lot more just enjoying the landscape. You'll fight things. You can seek it out. Like right now, we can go out adventuring and find things to fight, right? Like, look at this little guy. Like, what the hell is this little fucking goober? Hold on. I'm beating the shit out of him. Massive. There you go. Got a Quama Forage or whatever the hell that is, right? Beat one of those guys up. But it's... As you play the game, that attribute's going to level up. And then you're going to start hitting more. And as you hit, like, level 80, as you hit, like, 60, all of a sudden you're going to start hitting every time. And you're going to start hitting hard every time. And it's going to feel great. You're overcoming something that made you feel weak and useless at the beginning. And it's just such a... It's such a cool experience. Because, like, in Skyrim, the game scales to you. So the fights in the beginning will feel the same as the ones in the end. Your level 10 character has to sit and hit an opponent the same amount of times to kill it as a level 80 character because the enemies will scale. The enemies are going to scale here, but you still feel better at combat because you're hitting them every time. You know, your gear, you are truly reflective of, like, the skill and time that your character has spent in the world. So, where enemies in this game will scale to you... There's loot over here, by the way. that guy's got 200 bucks. You're welcome. Where the game will let you scale. You scale with the game, and you also get a sense of progression. A sense of progression that's more than just hit hard, more damage, but it's really not more damage because they have more health. No, you hit more often. You've gotten better. You are stronger. And it also kind of locks you into a build. I can't sit there and... God damn it, why do I keep opening my journal? I can't sit here and level all of these things. And that sounds kind of bullshit. I mean, you could. You can, you know, honestly, in this game, you can just go get a bunch of money and you could level all these if you really wanted. But, like, in a normal playthrough for a normal person, that's not reasonable. But that's kind of good. Because now I, who played a mage character for my first playthrough, this whole melee combat thing is just completely different. In fact, I played a conjuration mage. So, like, conjuration and destruction. There's alteration, there's illusion, there's mysticism, which I don't even know what that does. It does whatever this says if you want to read on it. It's like, there's all these other fields that I now have a replay value in that I haven't even touched. Alright, so let's get a little bit on a segue here. Like, there's also other attributes of the combat where, like, you can see here it says chop slash thrust damage. Each of the weapons have unique properties. You know, you do a chop by standing still, a thrust by moving forward and back, and a slash going left to right. I think enemies have weaknesses to each version, and or the weapon does more damage based on each one. All right, we're gonna segue into something else. Something else about this game it's really just something super special. Oh, what is this? What's my man doing up there? How did he get up there? What's that about? Let's hit the save button real quick. Save Scum, by the way, as a new player. Video. Save Scum as a new character. Just do it. Ah! Spark Sword. Got some gear. Oh, Fortify Acrobatics. 1,000 points? For 7 seconds? Now hold on. A little book? Says that travel great distances? Oh, that's pretty crazy. Hold on now. We saved the game. Where's my scroll of a carrion flight? Let me hit the R button real quick. Hit left click. Let's see what this does. The game lets you break it. The game truly lets you just sandbox into it. Enjoy it for what it is. Where are we? I have no idea. Holy shit, we landed in water. Oh, no, never mind. Doesn't matter. But we just, like, fast travel. That is fast travel in this game. Unless you go to, like, you know how there's wagons in Skyrim? There are silt striders and boats. And the Mages Guild can actually, like, as a service, teleport you. And there's also teleportation spells. Love that. The game lets you break it. 1,000, it's like, off rip, it tells you, hey, this is a sandbox. Go nuts. Where you had to do, like, exploits and stuff in Skyrim to get that abusive power, this game is like, I want to show you that you can do that. Have fun. Have fun. Break our game. Go nuts. Play it how you want. That's sick. That's sick as hell. Where did that go? Where did that go? Why do I gotta do resto glitch? In this game, you can take alchemy, make potions that fortify your intelligence, which that stat fortifies alchemy, and go infinite. It doesn't even try to stop you. There's not a cap. You can just enter the realm of the gods mentally, and just, that's it. Done. Alright, we're gonna go do some exploring. We're gonna go see the sights. We're gonna go see the sights of this game. Like, what can I expect? This town's pretty basic. You can spend a lot of time here. There's a thing over there you can explore. If you're a thief, you might want to do that. You know, you can head that way. You'll find some other towns, you know. You can head over there. You'll find another similar little shack village, which I think has a Daedric quest attached to it. Let's go to Balmora, where we're supposed to go. Damn. Okay, I mean, it's not an exceptional town. I'll give it that, but it's much bigger. This is kind of your main hub. This is where you come to do anything basically ever. You know, you got some guilds over there. There's also houses. You know how there's kind of like, you got like the Stormcloaks and Imperials. Well, think of this as like you have houses that run over Tamriel. And I think there's 3. Talvani, Hualu, and Redoran. You can join, and you can join the Imperials. So you have 4 houses you can join and do their quests. Like, there's a huge amount of content. All right, we're gonna do something a little funny. You can't buy a house in this game, but I'm gonna give you one right here. You see this fucking bozo? I don't know if I can kill him, actually. I'm such a low level. So in this game, if you want a house, just kill somebody for it. Crime doesn't happen if it's inside, boys. It's true. I'm gonna use this because it fortifies my attack 100 points, which means I hit 100% of the time. Sounds very cool. It is. But also, if you would have read the whole thing, it says it drains my agility 100 points for 60 seconds on self. So after a minute, I'm gonna be hosed. I don't care. I'm gonna kill this guy in a minute. This is why Orc is pretty cool for a melee build, because now I just hit 100% of the time. There's also charge attacks. You can see that my stamina is not draining because I'm in Berserk, which is sick. Which is sick. Cool. We have a house. Let's hit the wait button. I don't care if it takes an hour. Booyah. We have a house. That's it. Done. That's your house. It's free. There you go, kiddo. Enjoy. You're welcome. What do you do with a house? What's the point? You know, it's just like, this is like a shitty place. I'm gonna show you my favorite thing in this game ever. Let me make it more clear. You can fucking decorate your space. You wanna know what that kind of shit leads to? Save over this, yep. Let me show you my main profile's house. Damn, I'm not anywhere near my house in this one. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna go to my mage profile, and I'm in a different city. I might be close to a Silt Strider actually, so that'd be super sick. Nope. Oh, you might notice something. Wow. What was that? What was that? What was that thing I was doing there, huh? You can levitate. You can just fly in this game. Because the cities aren't underneath loading screens at all. That's not a thing. Like, you are... Boom! That's it. You walk into town. That's why that jump scroll, you can just fast travel to towns. You don't have to go through loading screens. You're there. This is Vivek, by the way. There's 7 of these giant-ass buildings. And each one of them has an entire town inside. Every single one of them. You could not explore this whole thing in a timely manner. You can also see that I did not take the Steed Stone, like a chud, like a loser. Take the Steed Stone. Yeah, no, each one of these has a whole village inside. Multiple quests, guilds, whatever. This place is huge. It's so ungodly huge. There are like 5 floors to each one of these, all of which have characters and shops and things inside of them. It's not, it's something that, like, it's kind of it's cool to me. I think we'll do a little different half here. The game is not intuitive. It's not designed for you. You know, the world is so big, it's massive, and it's kind of harsh. And like I said, it doesn't hold your hand. A city like this wasn't made for the main character to show up in and go about his business. I mean, this town was made for the people in it to house every house of people, its foreigners, etc., so that they could all live under one city. And it's massive for it. Wasn't made for you to explore it all. Dude, it took me 3 hours one time in one of these to try and find the bookstore I was looking for. It's huge. They're huge inside. I'd love to show you them, but I gotta keep the video rolling. Because I wanted this to be, you know, timely. We're already 35 minutes in. It might be the whole stream at this point. But, I mean, there's one more example I can check out here real quick nearby that kind of shows that the game is not... It's not out to just, like... It's not for the player. It's a world for the player to explore. And that sounds like a very stupid differentiation, but it's like, it's a very important one. So, huh. What the hell is that guy? Oh yeah, I suppose I should show how cool magic is in this game. Big ass fucking explosion. That's as big as you can make them. And I said make very intentionally. You can make your own spells in this game. And that's just the coolest thing. And where I said you can break the game, like look at my intelligence right now. Alright. I can just set that to the fucking moon. Alright, that increases my magic a shit ton. Let's equip this spell real quick. This is important. And then if you take some fortified willpower potions, if you had the money, you can make some broken-ass spells. Oh, shit. I still don't have enough willpower. More power. I might not have enough magic to cast it. Let me read what it says. That's a spell with every summon that I have collected so far in my Conjuration build that casts them at once. You can do that. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to break the game. Conjuration is so fucking cool. It's my favorite school of magic, and I can just do this and have fun with it. Like, come on, dude. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. All right, we're gonna go into this little area here with gang and squad. This is a that was a Kwama, by the way. Remember that little guy right here that we found earlier? The Kwama Forager? They have an entire population. They have an egg mine, as they're called, that these guys all inhabit. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna chop the shit out of you. This sword paralyzes them, by the way, so I don't even have to, like, you know, fight them. Papa Storm Atronach is in there, by the way. But I gotta get far enough away so that I don't injure the workers here, or else I will get lit the fuck up. Not that it matters, because like I said, crime doesn't happen if it's indoors. Oh shit, I don't wanna kill everything in that room. So we have a dungeon here, right? Oh, I did kill it. But then there's this thing. This thing's dead now. That's my bad. That's a Kwama Queen. You can kind of see the little larva things attached to it. That's the dungeon, right? You found this dungeon, you went and looted it, you went and killed an entire ecosystem of Kwama workers. It's called an egg mine, so you kind of know that the people of Morrowind depend on them for food. There's no loot. This is what I mean by that the world is not made for you. This is just in the game because the people of Morrowind need food. Vivek is so massive because it has so many people in it that it needs to be massive. The Kwama Egg Mine isn't meant for you to explore and kill everything in and just take its shit. It's there to feed the people of Morrowind, and that's why it's such a cool idea. All right, we're gonna go back to my house and show you what the fruits of exploration can lead to, and why that is probably, like, honestly, being able to place items down and progress a space as well as my character. Like, you can already see how strong you can make your character. I've already given you a glimpse. I can summon an entire army. Or as I call it, the family reunion, which, because I made that spell, it's called family reunion. Like, that's sick. That's awesome. Like, nobody can look at me and say that's not the fucking coolest thing ever in a fucking video game. That's fucking awesome. Let's go back to Balmora. Let's go back to Balmora. I got that same house because it's the best house. I saw it on a Reddit forum. I don't have enough money. Boys, I need 3 gold. How am I 3 gold short in this economy? What the fuck? That's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. Wow, that's a real buzzkill. Do items not despawn? No, they don't. No. Every item that's been in my house, which we will get to in a second, I'm gonna have to go sell something in a shop and then go to the Mages Guild. Stays there forever. Whereas in the system to place things is based on your orientation that you stand. So you can just take items, decorate. It's truly the world is your oyster. I guess we're gonna explore Vivek. This is 1 floor. All right, this all goes down there, which if you keep going down there will take you down to a waterworks, which has more shops, which underneath that will have a waterway, which doesn't have shops but has some fences if you really are in the criminal scum shit. This is the upper half. This is the upper wasteworks, where people have more shops and there's more things to do. Okay, we'll head out here. This will take you back outside the canton. Come over here. We have another floor. This is the entire fucking village up here. Fighters Guild. This one's got a Mage Guild too. Some shops, which we need to go into because I need to sell some shit.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, I'm listening. And I don't know, this guy can have a fucking Orc Warhammer. Actually, no, I need that for my house. Netch leather, that's perfect. I need 3 gold. 3 gold. Alright, we'll go back to my boy. But like that's every one of these. Every one of these cantons. Like if I look at the map. Alright. Each one of these like yellow squares is a section of Vivek. That's one town. One town. This is Vardenfell. One town. What the fuck is that? That's insane scale. Alright, how long would it take you to go walk around Whiterun? Not very long. You'd probably find everything in it pretty quick except for like the Ebony Blade or like there's like another like tree quest that you can do. And like I'm not saying that those areas aren't deep. The game is deep, but I'm saying that there's a lot more. This is a lot more of a wide in depth. And I think that Skyrim is a little bit just more wide, you know. This game went both ways and it's incredible. I have not seen a game take it that far. Except for like I said, Fallout does that too sometimes. So we're gonna head back to Balmora. I'm gonna show you my house, and then we'll go back, and we'll do some. We'll go back to my other character because that character actually has more money, and we'll travel around. We'll take a look at the sites. We'll see how unique some of these places really are. Actually, I can pick up gold with this character because I just have gold laying around my house because it makes me feel rich. But it's like you can just tell stories with your spaces. It's incredible. It's such a breath of fresh air to be able to not only progress your individual character, but progress a space that you live in. This is that same house. After I have continuously decorated it. All things from my quest. My dwarven armor set, or like I have a ebony, or is this orc? This is orcish armor set. And this is where I need that warhammer. Based on the orientation I'm standing, I can grab that hammer, pick it up, set it down, boom. Now my warhammer is a part of my collection. I've got ebony that I started over here. I've got a cool staff. I've got like a unique shield, like all my uniques. I got a fucking cool sword, a fucking big ass book, glass sword, amulets, flowers and potions and rings that I've collected over my time, cool scrolls that I wanted to keep, cool staffs, gemstones, like all of these uniques, like this fucking urn called the Bitter Cup, which is worth 100,000 gold. Just random things. Like a demon mace, which casts bound mace on itself, so you have two maces. The Dark Brotherhood armor set. Like, you can just decorate and progress not only your character, but a space. And that's just like the coolest thing to me. I have a Dwemer coin collection. I have a Fork of Horripilation. That's a word, by the way. And like some Daedric stuff. I've got my bed. The Egg of Time, which is like a rare book that I know I'm going to need later. A cool cup. Some gauntlets, but like, you just get to like do that. It's like the coolest. It's so cool. I need to pick up some gold before we go so I can travel around the map. Oh no. Wait. Actually, I have one more house to show you because I have it's not a backup house. So Caius Casadis, the first quest we got, is a very interesting character because he's not a good guy, right? He's a moon sugar addict. He's a moon sugar and skooma addict. But he works for the Imperial Legion. He's kind of your insight that the Imperials aren't like this stoic group of people. They're kind of shitty foreigners. And this game doesn't really shy away from hard topics like that neither. There's a quest where you like literally somebody is body bagged full of moon sugar and you deliver them to get killed. That is a quest in this fucking video game. That'll take you to that house right there, by the way. It's pretty fucking funny. But like hard topics like slavery and shit like that, this game does not shy away from. Whereas like Skyrim, I think eased off on those topics. This will talk about the hard stuff. It's pretty interesting. This is the Moon Sugar Addict's house. I went and collected 68, or is it? I think it was actually like 69 exactly, which is a very funny number. Pieces of moon sugar and placed it around his house that I stole from a moon sugar plantation, as well as like thousands upon thousands of dollars in gold. Very base thing. We're gonna pick up some money to take on the road. And I decorated his house full of moon sugar. He eventually leaves, which makes me sad. He's not dead. He just leaves. He's got better places to be. All right, let's go talk about how unique the world is. We're gonna do some fast traveling around. We're gonna go see some different locations. We're gonna go see how unique each city is. We saw Vivek. That thing's fucking massive. I didn't even like look at it. You guys just saw it, and I couldn't even take it in one go. The render distance doesn't do that. All right, let's go to I don't know, Aldrune.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Hold on. This is a bad example. Wait 5 hours. It's still nighttime. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. Boom. This is a city made out of mud crab skulls. Giant mud crab skulls. What? What is that? What do you mean giant ass fucking mud crab? It's a giant ass mud crab. Look at this. Look at these things. Look at that. That's a mud crab. It's a big fucking mud crab. There's a fucking town inside of it. Alright, I watched a video for like the best houses in this game. And somebody's like, if you just like don't give a shit about the redderants, you could just go in here, right? This is all one inside mud crab, by the way. Inside a mud crab. You just go and take this place. Just kill everyone in here and take this as your house. Make it. Just go for it. This is a huge fucking place. Plenty of storage space. It's massive. It's your house. Because you killed everyone in it. Have fun. Look at that. It just keeps going. It's just fucking beautiful. Oh, and thieves, you're eaten. You're eaten so good. Like I said, if you steal things in one town, you can sell it in the next. Like, there's just so much. There's just so much you can do. There's so much crime afoot. And like, also, when you, like, do houses and stuff, or, like, even, like, the Mages Guild and stuff, espionage is everywhere. Everyone's a shitbag. Everyone's such an asshole. They're like, I want to overthrow, I want to undermine that guy. I want you to plant this in their desk. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, no matter what you do, you have to, like, do shitty things. And it's kind of cool that the world is darker. And it's not like, I'm the main character, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. Like, no. No, this world sucks. We're being, you know, the Imperials are taking over. It's time to do some shitty shit. Fucking go nuts. Have fun. Yo, go. Yeah, it's great. Alright, let's go to the Mages Guild. Have them teleport us somewhere. Or maybe we'll go and look at them Dwemer runes or, like, Daedric runes. Just to show how cool they are. Because they're fucking incredible. And like I said, like, one of the hard points is going to be, like, you get through the speed buff. I got you through that. If you get through the combat and you can learn to appreciate it for the progression it provides you, you're sitting really good. And if you enjoy lore, and I promise you, like, the lore in this game is actually, like, interesting. Do people start to repeat themselves sometimes? Yeah, but do you get to meet some really, like, cool characters? Like, you get to meet the one Dwemer alive ever in this game. Like, what? What the fuck? That's so cool. And, like, that quest was also sick as hell. You can, like, I don't want to spoil too much, but, like, there are actually, like, unique and interesting characters that you can engage with that are fun to talk to and listen to and mess about with.
May I help you, Aldmer?
So like I said, the Mages Guild is also a service. It's not just like a guild that has no purpose unless you're a mage. Like, no, they have a teleportation service, so you can just travel. Let's go to Sadrith Mora. This is a much more your standard medieval village. You know, you come down here. We'll head out.
Let's get this.
Also, this guy is where you'll go if you want to make infinite intelligent potions, because shops in this game instantly restock as soon as you buy and, like, stop talking to them. So yeah, it's like a normal castle, you know, little imperialness. Oh, hold on, wait a minute, maybe it's not just an imperial castle. Maybe it's, oh, what the hell is going on here? This is cool. This is unique. This is interesting. Look, there's a whole thing over there. There's all this. These are interesting houses. This is interesting architecture. This is unique. And it's like, Morrowind's world is just so its own. It's so its own. I've robbed all these people, by the way. Absolutely, just robbed them blind already. And, like, the thing is also, like, because you can place things around, I find myself picking up just random items. Items that I wouldn't give a shit about. Like, oh, sick. I like the fucking look of this picture. I'm gonna yoink that. It's like, the game makes you interact with all of its facets in such unique ways. Like, alchemy and enchanting actually, like they're cool in other games because they make you stronger, but they're so much cooler here because they actually help me do things I can't do. Where magic can also, I mean, magic will do everything. If you want to have an easy mode game, like play a mage. But yeah, like, okay, let's take a boat somewhere. I want to show you guys how the elves be living up, which is similar to this. It's similar to this, but I think that
My time is precious.
like you get a true appreciation when you have to walk one of the villages like this, one of these villages, and it's like the winding roads, the vine-like structures. Everything is just it's its own. And then if you go into these are owned by the Telvanni, which are a bunch of fucking assholes, a bunch of upstuck dickbags. All right, that's the type of people who live in these houses. So if you go here, you better be able to levitate, because you can't access everything in here unless you can. Because only plebeians can't levitate. So you'll be finding like potions of levitation. And like they hide things behind that. It's like a whole nother element of the game that you need to be able to do. Where the hell is the... Okay, we just keep going up. Because I want to go up into the tower. Hey, what's up? Yeah.
We end
No, is that not it?
talk now. We end all talk now.
Is this it? This one doesn't have one of the ones where you go up? Damn, my example was bad. My example was bad. That's tough. That's not one of the towers that does it. Most of those towers that you find around the map, the center of it, you have to levitate up. There's no other way up. There's no stairs. There's no nothing. If you can't levitate, you're fucking out of luck. But it's like, that's another thing. It's not accessible. But it's accurate. It's accurate to the lore. It sticks to it. It draws a hard line. You can't fucking do that. It feels very Breath of the Wildish with the diversity of civilization. Just Legend of Zelda in a way. And you know what? I can kind of agree with that. I can kind of agree that this is not... Where you could almost put like Skyrim as like an action adventure game. I would say this is much more... Where Skyrim is more on the action scale, this is more on the adventure scale. And I keep comparing it to Skyrim because most people played Skyrim. If you play Oblivion, I do believe it falls kind of in the middle. But I haven't played a lot of Oblivion. And I'm making this video so that I can start playing Oblivion. Because I'm kind of like wrapping up this Morrowind series with this. Just like, this is the full thoughts, and I want people to take this game like, dude, this is a game that holds up against games of our time. There is a reason to play this in 2024. It is beautiful, it is depthful, it is an adventure. Well, where are we on the map right now? Let me get back down to that. That's a Frost Atronach. Let me get back down there. Don't have enough Magicka. By the way, I can't restore Magicka. Like I said, don't take that Atronach stone unless you're ready to farm spells. Don't take the Atronach stone. It's bad. Don't. It's a rough time. There's a whole nother one of these towers over there, by the way. That's why there's boats. Where's the person we talked to? I believe it's you. Let's see if we can go find some...
Speak, traveler.
Oh, Sadrith Mora. And then, oh man, I need to go all the way around the map. Which, this is the only way to fast travel. There's no map markers. You have to use in-game methods of travel if you want to... Where's Dagonfell? Is that the top of the map? Yeah, okay, hold on. This is the right direction. This is actually where I want to go. Oh, actually, hold on. Dagonfell is a great example of a cool fucking village. Alright, so it's just a little huts and yurts. But then you kind of, like, look over, and you look around, and you realize, like, oh, these aren't just all rocks. Oh, these are, like, stone fractures of things. Like, what the hell is this all about? We're gonna levitate. You see this big pillar? That's pretty damning as to what they might be living next to. And just like that, just like the civilization built off of. It's a small town. Go, bitch. Oh no, is this the wrong side? Where is it? No, I feel like a goober. That's what Dwemer runes kind of have their aesthetic being. Damn it! I know there's a Dwemer rune like right next to this place. Oh yeah, and the world is filled with like little things to explore. Like there you know how like Skyrim has all those dungeons. Like there's a dungeon right there. You can go explore it and probably find some things. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A big ass Dwemer ruin. It's not bronze like Skyrim has. I think they did really good at characterizing Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. But like this game does not like this is cool. This is still dope. Inside, it still has all the same opponents that you're used to. You know, now we got some more alien-like creatures. I think we get a lot more unique of a world because, like, you get, like, the floating jellyfish, you get the net, you get the whatever the fuck that is. You know, the creatures aren't, they're all weird alien-like, you know, it's a lot more unique than just wolves and bears and bandits and the Atronachs once in a while. You get some really weird-looking things that you fight up against. Like, there are literal eldritch horrors in this game. Literal eldritch horrors that you fight. Which Skyrim touches on that a little bit when you get to Solstheim, but I wonder why they did that, because the island of Solstheim is right here on the map. I wonder how that happened. I don't want to take this video on too much longer. I want to end stream here soon. But I kind of want to... I kind of hope that I've explained that, like, the incredible nature and scope of this game. I'm like, there's a video out there, I don't remember who did it, but of, like, the best 10 hidden items in the game, and you watch the, like, the scale of, like, how hidden some of these things are. Like, one of them is, like, it's down a staircase in the middle of the fucking map, right? Alright, so you go down the staircase, it's 9 floors. Then you hit a labyrinthian, where you have to do a maze. Alright, so you do the maze, and then you get a room where, like, some hero died in a boat, and you can loot him. But that's not the hidden item. Not after all that, no. What there is you hear something up above. You hear a certain sound that a certain crystal makes, and if you levitate up there, there's a hidden chest with a hidden helmet in it. It's a hidden item in a hidden area, in a hidden part of the game. That's, I think you have to be there at a certain time of day to even get. Like, there's so much to explore. This is truly a game of adventure and finding things, and that's why I love it. It's so cool. It's an actual game where my world feels like it progresses as I progress, and it's awesome. It's beautiful, and I want you to play it, and I cannot express how there is not a game out there that has given me the same sense of adventure as this game. None. I played Elden Ring. I'm opening the Steam library to make this point. Alright. Steam? Work with me here, baby girl. Alright. I played Bloons Tower Defense. No. Okay. Cyberpunk. Does a really good job, but not as deep. The lore is really good, but not as deep. Like, that's a great story game. We're gonna keep going. At the sake of adventure. Subnautica. Great. But my progression doesn't feel anywhere near as fucking cool. The world is very unique. It does a very good job. Oh, actually, Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3. There you go. I put this game next to Baldur's Gate 3. Game of the year. It's kind of good. There you go. That's the review. That's the review. I get the same sense of adventure playing this game. That's a fucking huge amount of praise. I mean, also, there would be Kingdom Come Deliverance. I would think is also a really good one. That it kind of gives, like, you're a real fucking shitter. And then you just get good at the fucking game. And I'm sorry that the camera's all off. I'm not adjusting that for stream. If I'm not wrong, it just makes more sense. When you find loot, I'm reading a chat. If I'm not wrong, it just makes more sense. When you find loot, it can cause, that sense is terrible. It should be there. It's not a random skeever that happened to have a glass sword in its gut. Yeah. So in this game too, like, oh, you almost, please tell me this game didn't crash while I tabbed out of it. It does that sometimes. Don't tab out of the game. Yeah, see, there you go. All right, I'll just tell you about it while I reopen it. I'm not gonna reopen it. I'm gonna leave this here. When you find, like, you can just find an entire glass armor set right off rip if you want. If you go look for it, you can just get it. And the sell value, first of all, the shop with the most money is $5,000. It has 5,000 gold. I missed an S, bro. It's not that hard to read. Leave me be. The shop with the most money in this game has $5,000. A glass armor set piece is like 10,000. There's not a shop in the game that can afford a glass armor piece. When I find that, and it says 10,000 on it, I feel like I found something worthwhile. I found something unique. The bitter cup is worth 100,000. No one can buy that. I'm not gonna sell that. I'm gonna hoard that. That is a cool item that feels worthwhile, that I can sell to max out somebody's shop. Or I could, you know, you could do the method, which I hate. I would never do it. That takes too fucking long. You sell a bunch of little things, buy them back, fill that shop so that the money icon keeps going up because you keep buying things back from that shop, and you do a buy and sell pattern back and forth, and it's just such a pain in the ass. And then you get it up high enough to where they can buy the piece that you want, and then you gotta sell everything back anyways. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep the items. They're cool. They're unique. They're meant to feel weighted when you find them. Anyways, play Morrowind. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Be patient with it. I would say, you know, you'll have fun in the first hour. You will. If you just not bothered, like if you can like understand and respect its systems, you'll have fun in the first hour. I'm not even telling you there's like a 20-hour this game gets good. No, you can just have fun in the first hour. Go nuts. It's immersive. It's a great way to relax. It's a great way to just like, it's a great world to explore. If the other titles have been kind of letting you down lately, if you're getting burned on them, it's worth going back to. So give it a go. Give it a go. Thank y'all so much for watching.